Well, what's up, everyone? We're close to the middle of 2021, and it seems like just a year ago we were in the grips of all the coronavirus madness. And it was sometime during last year that something called Operation Warp Speed was initiated. Basically, medical companies and all that, they could go past all the red tape that would normally make developing a vaccine and stuff to fight the virus much quicker and not have to go through all the red tape. And we kept hearing that all throughout last year, we kept hearing, okay, this vaccine has entered phase such and such trials. And by the end of December, we had vaccines ready. So, yeah. And what else happened? Oh, yeah. So that leads up to this point. So people began to get vaccines in January in America. At first, it was just the elderly and people in the medical field, then teachers. And I don't know how it goes for the rest of the country or the rest of the world, but it was in about March that Texans 18 and older would be able to get a vaccine. And so I got my first dose in April, and let's see, I believe it was April 11th, and then I got my second dose May 2nd. So here's how that went for me. So people kept telling me that there would be a slim amount of side effects, and I think I might have felt it, but nothing major happened. So the first day, I had like 4 In-N-Out burgers. So when I got the vaccine, I did feel tired, but I don't know if it was the vaccine or the burgers. It was the Pfizer vaccine that I took. And what's funny is like a week or two after, all the stuff with J&J happened. So I'm like, oh wow, kind of looked out. But then again, I don't have all the data for that. And let's see. I don't know if it's connected, but right here, it felt like, the skin on my lip was a bit dry and chapped, and it was really just one spot. Again, I don't know if it's related, but that was the closest I could get to something happening. There might not be a cause and effect relation. Yeah, and then just 2 days ago, I believe so I got my second dose on May 2nd, and I felt pretty fine that day. The tiredness didn't kick in. And again, this part felt a little dry, just that one particular spot. Again, don't know if there's a cause and effect relation. And what else happened? So, let's see. I may or may have had trouble eating because of it. I don't know. But on Monday, like a day after, I was eating something just like 3 minutes before I was set to clock into work, and I had trouble swallowing something. Normally when I do that, I just I beat my chest and drink something and it goes down. But that just didn't work. I spent like 10 minutes trying to get food out of my throat. And I tried to throw up a couple times. And like, you threw up, you gotta go home. Doesn't matter why. You throw up, gotta go home. So I did. And maybe about an hour after this, I threw up the bits of pieces that were stuck in my throat. So yeah. And then I ate the same food, and I just chewed it a bit more thoroughly, and it went down fine. So tomorrow will be my 3rd day, or 4th, I don't know, since my second dose, and I feel fine. So for people who are on the fence, that is my story of what you can expect. Or at least, again, I don't know if there's a cause and effect relationship between the things I went through and taking the vaccine. But, if you want to get back to normal, this is kind of the best shot we got. So, yeah,